Are you two alright? Bribery. They're going to stop at every cross-country jump now. I think there's treats in there. Aren't you? As you can see, he's always loved his jumping.
Gonna make that move.
Yeah, I did fall off quite a lot. I still do now.
Now they shout to me and you to write our story.
I've got sweat dripping off my face.
Do you wanna come along with me?
You a happy pony, Banks? Enjoying yourself? Sweaty boy, you can tell you've been having fun, can't you? Get more confident, yes, have more than Good morning, guys. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you may be watching this. I always forget that actually you're not necessarily watching it at the time that I am filming it. So maybe I should start with, hey guys, how are you all? Today we are off. Banks doesn't know it yet, but we are off for another lesson, a jumpy lesson. We had one last Monday, it's now Saturday, so we thought 2 in a week would be good and beneficial. Unfortunately, it's not, well, not unfortunately, change is good as a rest, or whatever the phrase is that they say, but yeah, it's not with Fred today, our normal instructor. It's with a lovely lady called Mel Farnworth, and she's actually who I had my first ever lesson on when I got Banksy back in 2014. So she's known him from his younger days, so it's going to be really good fun to have a lesson with her and see what she thinks that he is looking like now, whether he's changed at all. I don't think he has changed much, to be honest with you. But I thought I'd start this vlog by reminiscing a little bit and inserting a bit of footage. I think I've got 2 lots from 2 separate lessons that are about 2 or 3 weeks apart from when I first bought Banksy. So we'll insert that, and then we've got a bit of comparison between back almost 6 years ago. It was August 14, so yes, it is pretty much almost 6 years ago that I first ever jumped him. Yeah, there's no hay in there, boo. I will get you some in a minute. And now, still jumping 90. Still scares the living daylights out of me frequently. But love him all the same and wouldn't have him any other way. He's going to have a wee now. I'm going to leave him in peace so that he does have a wee, because I do like him to get that out of himself before we head off for a lesson. Yep, like clockwork. He's so predictable. Over to the old footage, which I will insert now. Just watch him on the first, because you've got the little barrels. Yeah. Good boy. Lovely. Just close your legs, support him. Good boy. Look at your fence, good girl. Excuse the wind noise and the poor filming quality. Although I will say this was over, well, almost 6 years ago, so forever grateful to iPhones for allowing you to be able to capture this footage even that long time ago and still be able to play it back. As you can see, he's always loved his jumping. Always been ears prick, game on, let's go. This is my first ever lesson on him. My mum's filming's a bit jittery. Not a lot changes there. Hey, mum. Bless him. Look at him. I do always think it's important to look back to see how far you come. Although, like I said earlier, we're not actually jumping a great deal higher. Yeah, I don't think we've changed that much, to be honest with you, in 6 years. Good boy. No. That's it. Think about your head. Good. Turn and look at the fence. Don't lean. Keep hold of the outside rein. No, it's wrong of me to say that. We have come on a long way. And it's funny when you look back and think he's only 6, just turning 7 here. But for those of you that don't know, Banks wasn't imported from Ireland until he was 5. He was cut late, and then he wasn't broken until he was 5. So he was a bit of a late starter in life. Hence he's still my big baby. He'll always be my baby. change your leg. Nice transition, tall. Good. See, I watch that back now and think actually we were better at changing our legs back then than we are now. Oh dear.
And make him change properly.
Look at his little face, he's just loving it. You'll notice in the early days I always had my air jacket on, and that was one to hopefully try and increase my confidence a bit because he was a lot sharper than my old horse buddy. So yeah, I did fall off quite a lot, I still do now. But it was also because we were due to get married. I bought him in the August and we were getting married in the October, so obviously I was doing everything I could to avoid any injuries prior to us. Oh yeah, see, he's a bit feisty here. Prior to us flying out to Vegas for the wedding. I'll openly admit, during the first few months of owning Banksy, I did feel completely out of my depth that I was overhorsed. Although he's only a small horse, he was just so keen and so fresh all the time and just always wanting to get on with the job, and I just felt like I held him back a lot, and he would have been a lot better with a different jockey on board, but I just loved him. I fell in love with him as soon as I met him and was just like, oh, I need you in my life. And thankfully he became mine. Well, this looks a bit weird because I'm not on the GoPro and it filmed a lot better.
You've got a GoPro there.
Yeah, but I haven't got an SD card in it. I'm feeling massively unorganised today. I might be slightly hungover.
Good job on picking you up then.
Exactly. And the funny thing is, you're going to get 2 vlogs out of us this weekend. Whoop whoop.
Yay.
Em's filming a whole weekend.
Wow, I'm hoping to, because I'm hoping that it's going to be...
Holding her accountable for this one.
Yeah. It's meant to come out sunny, that it's not sunny now. I've got my wipers on because we've got a bit of...
I know, it's weird. Mizzle.
Mizzle. Call it mizzle.
Mizzle. It'll keep us cool on our lesson.
But it's meant to then burn off and it's meant to come out pretty scorching.
It is. It's meant to be very hot. So you're going to make a vlog when you go to the beach tomorrow as well, just to tease Lucy and Meg as what they're going to get when they come down in a few weeks' time. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Have we broke that news yet? No, maybe not. But yeah, we're heading down to... But yeah. Don't we say that all the time? No. But yeah. Better say it 3 times. We are going down to Pendarvis. You might have seen that venue in previous vlogs, maybe a couple of years. We haven't been for a while, have we?
No. For a long time.
We used to have lessons there quite frequently with Fred, but obviously because he's had his little boy, he's not teaching at other venues at the moment other than home. So we've arranged to go onto a clinic, as I said earlier, with Mel, which should be good. You've had lessons with her in Lola's early days as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
And she's really good. She knows the horses, even though it's been a few years since we last seen her. I'm sure she'll still remember them and remember what we need to do to get the best out of them.
I like her teaching.
Her style of teaching.
Yeah, her style of teaching. Remember that.
And again, we've got nobody with us, just the ponies, so we may struggle to get some footage, but I'm sure. I don't know how many people are... Oh, she's remembered the big tripod this time. Woo! I'm not sure whether it's 2, 3, 4.
No. So I think if we can then work it, that one of us goes first, one of us goes last. Or
yeah, exactly. There's a bit more of a gap between each other jumping, so we're not just filming going...
Yeah, because you could hear how unfit I was in those videos.
Right, my arm is aching.
My legs are hurting. I did Nikki's workout yesterday lunchtime.
Oh.
And my legs are hurting.
They'll be worse tomorrow. You'll need that beach day.
I know.
Stand still, fidget bum. Whee! She's looking at the door. Lala.
Okay, Sarah, can you just do a little
Oh.
for me? So if we walk through it, you follow Sarah, Emily, and we'll just have a little walk if you're okay. You okay? She's having a panic
Panic
poo.
poo, yeah.
Good boy. Well done. Good boy. Good girl. Well done. Good girl. Actually, good.
Yeah.
And pick up Trot, Sarah.
Hold on, Em.
And keep coming round if you can, Emily.
Good boy. Flies.
Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, what a good girl. What a good girl.
Oh, good girl, Lola.
Lovely.
Wee.
Corner and then water tray. Good girl. Good shot.
Try not to, but I think it's going to be... Where's she jumping from the corner? Never mind.
Is he in the book? Get out. Go for it. Good girl. Palisade bench. Wait.
Keen bean. Shut up.
She's going to put 4 in.
You think she's going cross country?
Yeah. Very good.
You're a happy pony, Banks. You're enjoying yourself. What were we just saying? How you forget how unfit you... or forget how fit you have to be, should I say? I got sweat dripping off my face from doing how many jumps? Like 12? Was it more than that? Oh, okay. More like 14? Yeah. There were a couple of doubles on the dike. Yeah, maybe 18. It was a long way round, wasn't it? Yeah, the horses are still keen at the end as well. We had no doubt that they wouldn't be. Right, Banks?
I know, I feel like getting stronger and
He's like, I just want to eat actually now.
I'm
She's getting
stronger
strong.
and stronger as the course goes.
It was after he jumped that one behind me, the corner, that he was like, oh, it's cross country now. Good boy, where are you off? Whee! Flying now. Stand.
It is.
Hey! She's game on now. Steady.
Corner, water tray.
Oh, did we do the corner twice then?
Yeah, you can.
Ah.
Go on.
Good boy, I know. Lovely.
Fabulous. Good.
Oh, nice. I don't know if that's got you or not. You've missed the palisade and chair. Yeah. I'll be quiet.
Oh. It is confusing because you've got two going the same way.
Water tray. Happy, smiley owners and horsies.
Yes.
Sweaty though, look at that. She's not too bad, is she? He's just got such a fluffy coat. Isn't it funny, all the like 90s and 100s we've done, and you come round the corner to that for the first time and you're like,
I know, well, I didn't jump it the first time. I just wanted to work on getting her going afterwards.
after a slight little hissy fit, but it didn't last long.
It didn't last long at all.
And in your lovely new saddle, you were able to wrap your legs right around her.
Yeah.
But we went down through the Devil's Dyke, which was good fun. Was good. I liked that because it felt I could actually push for the strides.
Yeah.
Don't want him chipping in there, do you? Lucky to have this facility nearby too. We need to go up and use Reins next.
Yeah.
Go through that water because they've got a water one, haven't they? They do good competitions.
And then in August is arena eventing, so
She's got her eye on that already. But they also do competitions up here, don't they? Where you do show jumping up there and then you come down and you actually come down that Derby bank and do cross-country type style jumps down here. So we'll have to look out to see if there's any of them too. Yeah. You've steamed up the camera now, Banks. You're that sweaty. Look at the state of you. Look at you. Sweaty boy. You can tell you've been having fun, can't you? Hey, he's like, I want to itch my head on you, Mum. What are you doing? Are you two all right? Bribery. They're going to stop at every cross country jump now and think there's treats in there. Aren't you? Sweaty boy.
Very good.
I'm going.
Oh, and you're going to come around later?
No, they're not. You're safe. Another fab lesson under the belt. Whoop whoop.
More jumps jumped.
More jumps jumped. Exactly
More
that.
looky jumps.
Not gonna lie, we did say it was different having a different instructor, wasn't it?
Yes, because we haven't actually been to a different instructor.
For years, apart from dressage.
Yes.
But jumping, yeah, we've only really had Fred's tuition for quite a few years, haven't we?
Yeah.
But I can still hear his voice in my head a bit.
Yeah.
I didn't to start with, and then when Emily said, "Are you leg yielding him into the corners and into your downwards transition?" I was like, "No." She was like, "Okay." I said, "You've got Fred's voice in your head, haven't you?" Yes.
Yeah. And actually, it did really work coming around for that
Especially
double.
as again we were on grass and it was slippery.
Yes.
And we didn't stud again. I'd like to go and do it with actual studs in somewhere this time and just feel that little bit more like you. Although it's good to work on the collection, just to feel like you can be that bit more forward.
Yeah.
Although I think,
I think as long
by
as
that
you're-
final round, Banksy and Lola were both very forward anyway.
Yeah, and I think as long as you are in control of their back legs by doing your leg yielding, that is what it's there for. So then you should still be able to go quicker with more impulsion. It's not quicker, you
Yes.
just have more
There's
impulsion.
a difference. There is
Yes.
a difference. It was good though. We're really happy, smiley, sweaty.
Lola had a
Sweatiness.
little moment,
Lola did have a little moment.
but
Is that being in this or is that being in your vlog? You haven't really decided.
no, I don't know.
We're indecisive. Might have a bit of both. You might get something duplicated. You might be watching it and be like, "Oh, deja vu."
Yes.
But we're nearly
Yours
home.
will be out before mine.
No comment. We're nearly home. My tummy's rumbling, and I'm gonna switch my phone off. You're having a non-horsey day tomorrow, aren't you?
Tomorrow I am, yeah.
And yeah, I think I'm gonna have a bit of hubby time this afternoon because he's not playing golf for a change. Yay!
Woo! I've got to go adulting. I need to get our lounge finished, so yeah, adulting stuff like going and buying a rug and painting shelves. And
Em's vlog's gonna be exciting.
yeah.
She's gonna be buying a rug.
Tomorrow will be exciting.
No, you need
Go
to
the
show your
beach.
lounge because it's looking amazing.
Yeah, I'll put a
And your
before
pictures.
photo
Yeah.
and then do an after. And also we've got some pictures to go up the wall on the wall up the stairs.
Ah, nice.
So yeah, lots to do. Which hopefully Chris is doing, but he is
Right now, and we've just been playing ponies. It was really nice down there as well because, like you said, we bumped into people. Well, not bumped in. They were obviously going to be there, but
Yeah.
they were having a lesson after us, and it was just like felt a bit like you're at a show, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, people to talk ponies with.
Yeah.
Go all
And
high pitched and squealy.
Yeah, and everyone's all like, "Oh, have you been?"
Horses
catching
looking
up.
good. Yeah. Not got too much grass bellies. We've got big beer bellies.
We've got
Lockdown bellies.
lockdown chub is what I keep calling it.
Not anymore. We're attacking the Nikki T Fitness.
Yeah.
You were good and did it on your own on a recording yesterday.
Yes, I did.
I need to do that. We're
I
not gonna
did offer
hold
in
myself
the VE
accountable.
squad group, seeing if anybody wanted to do with me. You were at work, so you couldn't do it.
No. That's the downside. When I was working from home, I could do things in my lunch break at home, but now I'm back in the office. I can't.
Wow, we need to plan it. Maybe if we can't make the Tuesday, we'll do
on
it
a
Wednesday when you're working from home.
Good shout. That sounds like a plan. It's all about organisation, isn't it? And making time for the
Why don't
things
you get a
that...
whiteboard? Do you know, after listening to that podcast and you're like, I'm not as dedicated as Emily with a whiteboard.
Yeah, maybe I should.
But maybe you should.
Oh. If I don't get one by Christmas, I know what my Christmas present's going to be.
Maybe that should have been your birthday present.
Yeah. Talking of the podcast, if you haven't listened,
Yeah.
head over and listen to Equal Ratings podcast, where the four of us were on it, and also we are filming, hopefully tomorrow, another VE squad vlog. But I've just done this one as a little bit of an in-betweener, because I wanted to reminisce on having, it just brought back so many memories, booking a lesson with Mel, knowing that 6 years ago I had my first 2 lessons on Banksy with her, 2 or 3 actually, maybe more, maybe 3 or 4. I'm going to have to trawl back and see what footage I've got.
Sorry, I'm just concentrating.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's good because you are driving.
I've had a phone call yesterday to say my takes with Spritey are done.
Ah, So we're going to be doing loads of reminiscing.
Yes. Only like been 3 weeks since I dropped them off. I'm really panicked of what they're going to be like and how much it's going to cost.
Uh-oh. But yeah, you can't put a price on these epic memories.
Oh, that
story we were
Story
tagged in
tag.
yesterday, that was brilliant, wasn't it?
literally,
Hands up if every time you hear the word memories you
I don't know why I've
Think
just
of
put my
Lucy's
hand up
voice.
to that guy. I am not concentrating.
hands up if you Did you wave at him? Or
No,
put
I
your
just
hand
went
up?
thank you, thinking he was waiting for me, but actually he's got to wait.
That was intuition from me saying hands up.
Hands up, yeah.
Right, going blabbing. Bye bye.
What you like to do